Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite things about Madrid. This video is a C1, C2 Advanced English Listening task. Please check the description below for the worksheets. And don't forget to subscribe. Madrid is the capital city of Spain, and it is renowned for its beautiful streets, vibrant culture, delicious cuisine, and world-class art museums. It holds particular importance as the centre of Spanish politics, and it has a rich history and culture and attracts visitors from all over the world who come to experience its unique energy and charm. As I've mentioned a few times on this channel, I've lived here now for just over 4 years. Beyond being a generally safe city and having almost everything you could possibly need right at your fingertips, there are quite a few factors that make Madrid a truly exceptional place to live. The first one is that there are so many free and budget-friendly things to do. More often than not, it simply takes a bit of research to uncover completely free plans in Madrid. Many ticketed attractions actually offer free entry during certain hours. You just have to plan ahead and check their websites. Take the Prado Museum for example. You can visit free of charge during the last 2 hours of opening every day. The Botanic Gardens right next door to the Prado are free to enter on Tuesdays from 10 AM to 1 PM. Inside the Royal Palace is also free during the final 2 hours of opening from Monday to Thursday. The Cibeles Palace also has a lot of free exhibits and cultural things to see on each of its many different floors. And of course, if you can't get in these places for free due to time restraints, student discounts can make a huge difference. Of course, Madrid also has great green spaces. Please be sure to check out my video on Retiro Park. You can also visit the Royal Gardens, which are always free, Casa de Campo, the park near Madrid Rio and Príncipe Pío, and Quinta de los Molinos, famous for its almond tree bloom. But basically, there's no shortage of parks in Madrid to enjoy for free. On top of that, the community of Madrid is constantly celebrating something and regularly hosts free concerts. There always seems to be some kind of event or festivity taking place, and it can honestly be a little bit hard to keep up. I've personally seen some fantastic performances at Plaza Mayor and Plaza de España during the festivals such as San Isidro and the Hispanidad Festival. My absolute favorite was seeing Vicente Garcia. There are also plenty of street parties, neighborhood celebrations, and open-air concerts throughout spring and summer. Next is the amazing public transport system. Now look, people from Madrid might not necessarily agree with me, but from an outsider's perspective, the public transport system in this city is genuinely elite. I am a big fan of the metro, even if I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with it. It can get extremely crowded, and in summer it doesn't always smell great. That said, the Madrid public transport network can take you just about anywhere. It includes city buses, underground metro lines, regional buses, commuter trains, trams, and e-bikes. And with the under 26 youth travel card, you can access all of this for just €10 a month, which is honestly life-changing. Another major advantage is that Madrid is an incredibly walkable city. I find myself walking a lot here as part of my daily routine, and at times in my life when I have been really busy, this is often my fallback consistent exercise. Another thing I love about Madrid is that it is a great base for other travel. Building on what I was saying about the public transport, Madrid has also been an excellent base for day trips, weekend getaways, and travel around Europe more broadly. Coming from Australia, which is geographically quite isolated, Traveling to Europe will set you back thousands of euros, and you have to dedicate at least 2 weeks to make the long journey worthwhile. By contrast, Madrid is really well connected. It has a major international airport with flights to virtually anywhere in Europe, and it has some great direct flights to North, South, and Central America as well. The regional trains can also take you on day trip destinations to places such as El Escorial, Segovia, Toledo, Avila, and many more. I actually used my youth card recently to travel to El Escorial for free, so please go check out that video. Since living here, I've been able to travel quite easily for a few days at a time to cities across Portugal, Germany, Italy, France, and England, as well as visiting some of Spain's island territories. The next thing I love is that there is always something to do. Beyond visiting free museums, spending time in the park, or enjoying live music, there are always opportunities to meet new people. Madrid has countless language exchange meetups, board game nights, expat social groups, pub crawls, etc. As for me, 2 pre-existing hobbies I had from Australia were jiu-jitsu and Latin dance. I made many of my first friends here through training jiu-jitsu, and although not many of my friends are into dancing, I used to attend a free social dance event in the park at Madrid Rio fairly regularly, and I'm glad that I kept going periodically, because that is where I met the love of my life. Beyond those 2 activities, there are countless sports teams, social groups, and communities you can join, which makes it much easier to build a social life abroad. Next is the terraza culture. One of the most distinctive and enjoyable aspects of life in Madrid is its terraza culture. As soon as the weather allows, people naturally gravitate towards outdoor seating areas at cafes, bars, and restaurants. Life spills out onto the streets, and terraces become social hubs where people gather to eat, drink, and spend hours together, often without any sense of rush. Tapas play a central role in this culture, encouraging a more social and shared style of dining. Whether you're ordering a few small plates to accompany a drink, or turning it into a full meal, it's a very communal experience. In most places, if you order a drink, they'll bring you tapas of some kind, and it's luck of the draw. Another thing I found really refreshing is that non-alcoholic drinks are widely available and socially very acceptable. In general, it feels great to participate in the grabbing a drink culture without a pre-established expectation. Last but not least, the people. Now, I'm not going to say anything about the service industry or the administrative or public services in this video, but in general, people here are friendly. The people I've worked with and become friends with are kind, open, and often have a great sense of humour and some truly hilarious vocabulary that I really appreciate as an Australian. Even though I moved here with the intention of learning Spanish, many people in Madrid speak at least some English, and most young people have a very good level. Personally, I believe it's important to try to learn the language of the country you're living in to the best of your ability, but if you're just visiting, you'll usually be able to get by in English. When I first arrived, I could barely string a sentence together, so being able to rely on English in certain situations was a huge help. It's a real privilege to have English as my first language, and it definitely helped me navigate some confusing moments, especially in situations like doctor appointments, where I sometimes need things explained clearly in English. Additionally, there is a large group of language assistants, expats, English teachers, au pairs, which makes it much easier to find people who share similar experiences. At first, Madrid felt like a huge city, but over time you realize just how much of a small world it can feel like when you keep running into the same people at events and expat gatherings. So that's my non-exhaustive list of things that I love about living in Madrid. Of course, there are plenty of other things I could mention. Every neighbourhood, season, festival, and random day out seems to reveal something new about the city. Stay tuned for more lifestyle videos where I'll give Madrid recommendations and honest reflections of what it's like to live abroad. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.